Hey, Danny and Mike listeners, before we get to the episode today, I wanted to ask a favor. Our new network, the Last Podcast Network, is doing a survey which will in turn improve the content that you hear. It only takes a minute, it's all confidential, and it's just some questions about your listening habits. You can find the link in our description of this very episode.
Welcome to another episode of The Adventures of Danny and Mike, wherein the fellows make a tour announcement, discuss historical dongs, and a heart for Phish. Now play the music, Bronco.
Are you going to keep that? Are you going to hold on to that?
Sorry, dude. Today's Jerry Garcia's birthday. Okay, so I'm playing a little bit of the Grateful Dead right now.
Oh, yeah? And guess whose birthday it is tomorrow?
Not yours.
It's not Jerry Garcia's either. More important.
Jeremy Garcia?
Closer.
Jeremy Barcia.
Can we draw you with a goatee?
Draw me like you draw your French girls.
I don't draw French girls, so. Can we draw you with a goatee?
Yeah.
Jeremy Garcia?
I have those fake stashes that I could throw on tomorrow.
Mine was still stuck. My fake stash was still stuck to the back of our price guide.
Oh.
That's a foul mustache.
That was a fine mustache.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that good once it's been stuck to the back of a price guide for a while.
The price guide is plastic.
The price guide is right. The yeah, you're welcome. It's my birthday. I can say whatever the fuck I want. So birthday tomorrow, fellas. I don't get ready. I'll take any sort of gifts, monetary, physical, advice, mental.
For the listener, why don't you give out your freaking cash?
I'm giving you my time tomorrow, Jeremy.
Oh, I know.
What are you doing?
I'm recording a song for you, Jeremy, and
cool.
I'm waiving my rate.
Well,
for your birthday.
You can't really waive
that's not true.
Zero.
Yeah,
though.
I was gonna say.
I'm sorry, guys.
How much is beer?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I get
true.
paid. I get paid to record on people's shit. Thank you very much.
Well,
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's usually 150 a song.
A song.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that your gift is your song, and that this song is for him.
This gift is your song,
and this
Jerry,
song is for him.
And this song's for you.
And you can tell everybody that that's his song.
Welcome to the Adventures of Danny and Mike. To my right, Mr. Michael C. Morona.
Hi, I'm
And
wearing
his
a
right.
white T-shirt.
Oh, I made a great Farrell's T-shirt. And to his right, Mr. Dandy Tamborelli.
Hey!
He's the songstress.
We're a freaking Oreo
songster.
cookie today with two black T-shirts and me in the middle.
Yep. And I'm Jeremy. Hell, welcome to the show. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. It's another beautiful day and 1 day out from my birthday.
This is the youngest you're ever going to be, Jeremy, now.
That is true.
And now is the youngest.
Shit.
And
no.
Now is the youngest.
So there's a lot of pressure on you to have a great time. How does that manifest?
Now is... Oh, I'm sorry.
Quiet, Jerry.
There's a pressure to do what?
To have a rockin' time.
No, I think I'm going to spread it out over the month. I'm going to do a little tomorrow.
Leos, am I right? Leos,
God.
They are the worst.
Take the whole month. Why don't
We're
you?
going to do a Cyclones game. I thought we're going to have a little adventure, a little Danny and Mike adventure.
I thought. Speaking of, we should use your computer to do it because I'm so old. I don't have the proper
internet
flash.
browser.
Yeah.
Your dial-up's down.
Wait a second. You can't buy tickets online because your browser's shitty.
I don't have the right flash. Proper.
You can have a phone though. That works
yeah,
too.
I'm not a
cell
Chrome.
phone works.
I'm not a Chrome guy.
Well, you should be if you need the flash that you need. Or just get yourself a new computer. Why don't you?
I'm thinking about that part instead.
Yeah.
My computer is actually is pre-Obama, so my computer is 8-9+ years old now.
Oh,
Well, I think it's time to let go.
I think Fuck, that's an old ass computer, man.
Yeah.
What? I can still crack walnuts with it.
I bet you can
That's
still watch
probably
porn with it. Is
Probably
what
why
you
the flash
do.
isn't working.
Is that mostly what you do? Isn't it?
No, the mouse pad doesn't work. So
Sticky.
no,
Oh,
just
okay.
just
Do
doesn't.
the new dad? No, you're not a new dad. Why do I
New
keep
dad.
saying that? Do young dads watch porn still?
I don't know. I'm not a young dad either.
You're pretty young. What are you talking about? What,
You're only
2 years in?
you're only saying that because you're closer to his age than you are mine.
That's yes. On
not what I'm saying.
the solstice of every year, Jeremy grows close. You can balance Jeremy on ends, and he's
For the listener, I was wobbling.
Yes.
No, I was just saying that because I feel like when I started dating my girlfriend, the porn intake
She was a young
drastically
dad.
reduced.
But then it turned out that she was a young dad, and you kind of leveled off.
Yeah, I'm
not
curious
that
where you're going with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was just
a
trying to
young
make
dad?
the correlation between him as a young dad and saying the word porn, and me as cutting down my porn. So
Yeah, I don't know that there's a correlation.
I just think you
just wanted to talk about porn on an episode. We really rarely do that.
rarely talk about porn, huh?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about it. At least they're getting health insurance. You know,
Who?
it's more than we can say for the Applebee's employees.
Young dads?
No, porn stars. Actually,
young dads, I mean, under 27 are still covered by their parents' health insurance,
that's
so that's
true.
good. And you would assume young porn performers.
you would think they would have good insurance.
Well,
They do.
I'm sure they have good insurance.
Yeah.
And they're like, the website Pornhub does a lot of good for the community.
Okay.
They do. I mean it.
Like giveaway T-shirt.
Why don't you go look it up? No, they do like good things. Like they donate their money to good causes.
Oh,
and
good.
They help people out. It's not just helping people out. You know what I mean?
I hate to
Right.
do this for the listener.
They've done like an incredible amount of research into elbow.
No, you know what I would like to. What I would
elbow,
like.
arm, and shoulder orthopedics.
Hey guys, guess what? I rarely ask for a fact check. That is something that at some
All right,
point
well.
you should look up right now.
Why don't we let
Jerry,
Jeremy?
Jerry, just look up the good things that Pornhub does.
Are we
But make
calling
sure
him
you go
Jerry?
to Pornhub.com first.
Are we calling him Jeremy Garcia all day, please?
Jeremy Garcia?
Yeah, don't call him Jerry. Thank you.
Jerry is a shout out to my buddy Travis. He
Big ups to Ohio.
calls me Jerry
We'll,
still. to
we'll
this
be
day.
in Ohio later on this.
That's
this
correct.
year.
We might as well talk
oh
about
yeah,
that.
we
huh?
can talk about that while you're doing your Pornhub search.
Dan, I was thinking that because we're going to be in Cincinnati, named after the Society of the
Cincinnati, yeah, we'll be at the Taft's Ale House.
we should probably
right.
check in on the Grippos situation, and we might be able to secure ourselves a 1.5 pound sack.
I think that can definitely happen.
Well, given that there's 3 of us, maybe there's a limit. Maybe we can get 4.5 pounds and walk away.
My mom's going to be very upset that we play in Cincinnati.
Why?
Because it's on her birthday. So, so Danny won't be there.
well, we'll shout. We'll
she
shout
gets
her out.
very sad
That's
that I'm
okay.
not there because I'm her first child
Oh,
that I know of.
oh,
That's not accurate at all.
yeah,
Yeah, I am her first child.
that I know of.
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
No one's told me
There's a-
otherwise.
there's a
I'm just
song.
saying nobody's told me otherwise.
There's a song, "What you know, you know. What you don't know, you don't know."
and now you know.
Now you know.
Right.
No, I don't remember that part of the song.
So the fact check was how does Pornhub give back? And I just put that in the search.
yeah,
And
you
they
won't. Don't name the search. I'm sure you binged it. Go ahead.
They have a whole section called Pornhub.com/cares.
Right.
You're right.
Wow.
Dan. So
Okay.
the first thing is
Their advertising on the on the West Side IRT has really
Taken
worked.
after Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first one is Pornhub optimizes platform for visually impaired users. So they're helping out people who are
Hey.
visually impaired. That's
Yeah,
very nice.
okay.
With
Look
image
at porn.
descriptions.
They have some scholarships happening. Let's see. They have a complete guide to safe sex after 65.
Hey,
they do-
that's good.
did they
Safe sex after 65 is good.
Whoa. Do they do audiobooks of porn?
Yeah, I mean they're called Danielle Steele books on tape. Get
That's
it?
that's a narrow.
That's a literary reference.
Genre,
I
yeah,
like
literary,
I like to do with my wife when she's like, "Hey, I'm a public."
You could be like, yeah, you could be the next Danielle Steele, sweetie.
No,
You're a
God,
real real booster.
no.
I could see.
That's just
how.
one of the first jokes, and I was like, "Oh, she's an agent and a writer. Maybe she'll get the Danielle Steele joke."
Yeah.
She didn't like it.
She
It's
stopped
not-
listening weeks
It's
ago.
not. It's.
That's
not
why you
good
tried to
now,
joke
and
on
it was
us
not
now.
good then. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another thing they do. It's called Panda Style. Starting on March 16th, National Panda Day, Pornhub is calling on our community to help get pandas in the mood. We're making panda style porn. Not really, but for every video uploaded as part of this campaign.
Is this like
They'll
fucking?
donate $100
Are you guys doing
to
native
giant
advertising? Because I am not
conversation.
down with this. We did not agree about this.
I'm not.
beforehand.
I was just saying.
I'm
You guys
not
gave me
into it.
shit
To what?
about. No, what's
Nothing.
wrong with telling people that Pornhub does stuff other than porn?
They should put it in their name, like Porn and Good Things Hub.
Well, they say Pornhub.com/cares seems pretty.
and there's a
pretty
lot
close.
of campaigns.
Okay,
in there.
I think, Dan, it's time in the podcast for you to disclose if you've gotten any
Nothing.
What do you call it?
Kickback?
Considerations
Nothing. I don't-
from
I'm not
from
I'm
them
just,
for enunciating their URL so well.
Oh my god!
So I will say that
I didn't know that. He just said it.
the second
I'm just speaking from what I've heard.
the second thing that comes up
Around.
is a Pornhub video called "Me Giving Back Shots," which I don't believe.
Don't do
that's
that.
Not,
Don't.
I'm not going to click.
Don't click on that one.
Yeah,
Me giving back
yeah.
shots.
Back shots. Yeah, I think they're.
Nope.
I can explain it
if
you'd
you're if you want to change the subject, now is a good time to read off all those dates if that's what you want.
Speaking
That's
of
advertising.
Cincinnati,
I can't read.
That's advertising for you. Michael C. Marone is going to give you the whole rundown of our Adventures of Danny and Mike 90s night.
there you go. A tour.
If only I had the names of the bars, I would give you those too. But Dan can reel them off because he knows.
Well, do you want me to read off the
In
names of them?
September 13th of 2018, you guys will still be
Seltzer burp.
you guys will still be like warming up for we call it the Sally Tamborelli Anticipatorio.
Oh yeah,
Which
my
is
mom does a whole month birthday too, so
but-
Jeremy fits right
Nice.
in there.
But she's good because
We're
she
kindred
does it like
spirits.
half at the end of August and half into the
right.
middle of September.
See, that's what I'm doing. My trip to out west. Me and the gals going on.
I'm gonna go for some apple picking. I think for my birthday month. You
that's
guys
good.
want to go?
yeah,
I would definitely
like
do
apple
that.
picking.
Upstate.
All right, we're gonna make it an adventure.
I know an apple place.
let's go to Warwick.
We're not going that far, okay? But
Marlboro.
it will
That's
be
not that
Hudson Valley.
far.
We're not going that far, but it will be Hudson Valley.
I know
It will be
Marlboro
Hudson
spot.
Valley. Don't you worry.
Okay, 913, Long Island, New York.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And would that happen to be at the Revolution Bar and
Just Revolution Bar.
okay, but it's something else.
Okay,
too.
then we're gonna get in some sort of
Music hall.
Danny's secret super hookup minivan rental deal.
Oh, I bet.
I think we're just going to use a car.
Fuck.
Guys.
And then drive to Wilmington, Delaware, which you
Wilmington.
might know about
Yeah,
being like one of the headquarters of a lot of companies.
That's on the 14th of September. That's the 1984 arcade bar, which
That's
will
right.
be very fun.
Okay.
That will be very
Mike.
fun, and there's no tax involved.
There's a zero tax.
Zero
Wait, there's an
tax.
arcade bar?
It's an arcade bar.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you may have to peel me away to get me to
Yeah. See, no. You have to. You're contracted for 2.5 hours of
Street
entertainment.
Fighter 2.
No. No, no.
I'm pretty sure it
No,
says.
we'll get you there early enough that you can play your own
I'm pretty
Street
sure
Fighter
it says
2.
2.5 hours.
That's
of Street
fine. Then I'll
Fighter
sit
2.
there and I'll just electrocute you as Blanca.
Oh, you
for
be
the
Blanca?
entire
Oh, you
time.
can get cheesy.
And it really piss you off.
Cheesy.
Do that, or I'll just Honda chop you forever.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was a real dick.
I could tell. You know, I've started to favor Chun-Li in the later versions, not like the
Pigtails? Is Chun-Li have
Like,
pigtails?
No,
as
that's-
Street Fighter
that's
becomes like Street
Cammy.
Fighter Mania, Street Fighter.
Yeah, further on in the
Death
further
Match.
editions.
Series.
Yes, I like her. They evolved her into throwing like a very small fireball eventually, so she's kind of crossover. Then we're gonna drive to Columbus, Ohio. the
That's
very
a
next
drive,
day.
guys. That's a bit of a drive.
That's-
I'm going to
that's
say
through
there's
the
there's two solid drives on this trip.
That's an epic drive because you're
That's
going
an
all the
epic
way
drive.
through.
We'll get some-
That's a
We'll get some
7 hour.
work done.
That's a 7-hour drive. The great thing is for all of you listening,
We're going to be
that
massaging our butts
each
with.
night we may not do a full like podcast thing that you guys can hear, but in the van
That's right.
we're going to
To
do a
and fro.
podcast after each show,
That's right.
Outside of
or
some lucky,
en route into
outside of some lucky fan's house until they take pity
Hey,
on us
if
and invite
there's
us
a fan who has a house en route off of
That's right.
this
This is why
80
we're announcing.
somewhere,
This is why we're announcing.
That's
the route
right.
in advance.
call the phone number, which is 347-470-8150.
Don't twist your neck there, Dan.
After
Well, maybe
this
you should
epic-
write it bigger on the board, Jeremy.
After this great date in Columbus,
Well,
Ohio.
Columbus will be Bossy Girls, right?
Columbus would be at Bossy Girls, where Jones played
Very,
last time
very,
we were there
very-
and had a lot of fun.
we will drive to the. We'll drive to the
performances,
Windy
probably.
City, home of many good, I guess,
Eateries.
people. Yeah, but not hot dogs or
Drinking
pizza.
Do you
establishments.
think we could talk to him about maybe doing some Petunia?
Malorts.
No, some. You said there's going to be some.
Oh, so you can get
dancers.
some Petunia burlesque?
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure we can do that.
Yeah.
There was already burlesque when Jones was there. I guarantee.
If
we
anybody,
can get
yeah, if
some
anybody
Petunia
wants
burlesque.
to, some
Shout out to
It doesn't have
Columbus.
to be specifically Petunia. It could be anybody in the area.
Well, I would be partial to Petunia.
Yeah,
I think,
but if they want to go Nona, I'm not going to stop them because they could do
right.
something
Well,
with a
if
cast
one of
on
them,
their arm.
if one of them
True.
has a broken arm, a Nona
They could
burlesque would be just fine.
They could do
I don't know that character.
BB
yet.
Newhart's
You
character.
don't know that character?
Was it season
yet?
1?
No.
There you go.
They could do
I
BB
forgot that he
Newhart's.
just stopped. He was like, "Look at how cool I am. I
Well, we-
watched the first."
we only
Because
ever
I don't-
got
it's
one
the same-
poster.
It's the same thing with me eating bacon. I don't want to give you.
The
It's all
satisfaction.
about me, Danny.
Okay, we'll go to
I wanna
Chicago
shock
on
you.
September 16th. We'll
and
be
if you're asking,
at
the Beat Kitchen If you're asking where that would be.
The Beat Kitchen.
Yeah.
There's a link up where you can get tickets for that one, guys.
You can find all that stuff on DannyandMike.com /
Right.
That's with the N spelled out, I think.
That is, it's always with the N spelled out.
DannyandMike.com / DannyandMike cares. We really care. And then there's Bloomington, Indiana, the very next day.
Well, no, you missed 917. No?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I have a different thing here.
What's that? Oh, no, yeah, you might not have the
919 is the black circle?
fully updated. No.
We got all the dates.
Oh, gosh. And you took it off of my phone.
This
is great podcasting.
Just a public service announcement.
No, it's 917. We're in Mishawaka at Smith's Downtown.
That's Indiana, guys. That's
it
not
is
just,
Indiana.
That's not just anywhere.
It's damn near. It's one town away from South Bend. So all you Notre Dame folks
can come with us and drop a deuce on the What's in the middle of the field?
Golden
Leprechaun?
Rock.
Come on, you got to take it easy.
What is in the middle of the
don't
field?
drop a goal. Everyone on my mom's side of the family went to Notre Dame. I can't be a part of any of what you're just saying.
Carolyn tackled
She will
you.
kill me.
Carolyn tackled
Imagine if
you.
she found out that I did any sort of disgraceful act.
Imagine if she found out you were accessory to a disgraceful act that you just drove me to Indiana.
Look,
and then something happened.
I'd like to keep my fingernails because I feel like that's what she would do.
Pull out your
Just pull them out. And then the next night we're in Indianapolis. Then Cincinnati.
Maybe we could get
Lansing,
maybe get a DUI
Lansing, Michigan. No, stop
while we're
that.
in Indianapolis, like the owner of the Colts, Jim
Let's
Irsay.
not do that. No, nobody wants that.
No?
Cincinnati, for the record,
I think he was high on pills.
I'm calling my hometown show, even though really
that's
the
Jeremy's
tour has
hometown
nothing
show.
to do with me or
No,
my
come on.
hometown.
That's not true.
I'm calling it the Grippos tour.
But it is really
there you
nice
go.
that you're doing
Sponsored
it all for
by-
free for 11 days.
Well,
just
that's
taking.
not what we talked about, but okay.
Oopsies.
I don't remember that.
Okay.
But that's going to be at Taft's, and that's a place that my buddy Travis and I went when we were there last time when Marla came, and Taft's is incredible. It's
it's
an
a cool
old
place?
church. It's
They turned into
3
like a
stories, I
brewery?
think. It's incredible. Yeah, they had key lime
cool.
beer there
Do they have
on tap.
boys dancing in cages?
Key
type of
lime
thing?
beer
Yeah.
Whoa.
that they make themselves.
I don't know where the yeah, I believe so. They Taft's you can buy in stores.
How do you
so.
how do you spell that?
TAFT? It's like the president
Oh Lord, I guess it's Ohio. Everything's named after him.
after a president.
Moving on.
But yeah,
We'll
out
be in
9:20.
Lansing, Michigan.
Hey, what
the next
date?
night.
What date is that?
That's on the 21st, the day after Cincinnati. We don't have any days off, guys.
well, we don't
Just so
need
you know.
It's just like the Mets in May.
let's not talk
let's
about the
not
Mets
get into
today.
that right now.
That's
Yeah.
a
Mets in May, they had
bad
so
spot.
much-
That's
Not
going to be
bad.
at the Loft.
Not bad. That'll be at the
in
Loft.
Lansing, Michigan.
Yep.
Check that out on
And
the
then
21st of
So we're
September.
going to go the furthest north we've ever been.
then Mohawks,
Mm-hmm.
right? In Toledo.
Oh,
I think that's backwards in mine, but
Well, that's what the next one is, Toledo, Ohio. And
Toledo
then
at
we,
Ottawa Tavern
Oh, Ottawa Tavern.
at
excuse me.
9. It's September 22nd.
Right.
we can't wait to
Followed
see you
by-
there.
Outside of Buffalo.
Buffalo.
We said Buffalo, New York. It's not going to be at that place, Mohawks, that's on there. I
Okay.
can't remember the name of the place. But,
Okay.
We're not going.
We'll make sure to tell you. It's available on
Again,
our...
check DannyMike.com. Not all of them are up there at the second, but they will be by the time you hear this. And then
Was that enough plugging, I guess,
that's a
guys?
lot of-
I
that's a
didn't
lot of-
mean to make it like that. I was just trying to speak about something I knew
I think
that
that's a
was
good thing to talk
Pornhub
about,
Cares,
though.
and that got to him being upset about us plugging that, so I figured we'd plug something that's
So
our own.
every dollar on the tour is going to be matched by us buying one porn DVD at a road stop. At a road stop porn store. That's how we're giving back.
Speak for yourself.
And then we'll give it away at the live show.
To the loneliest person we see there.
Oh, it doesn't have. They don't have to be lonely. You can just enrich your regular
That's
life
right.
with that. Not,
Okay.
Not
Just
just.
I just wanted to sprinkle some pixie dust on somebody.
Oh, well.
Not the metaphorical.
That's from the University of
metaphorically speaking.
Massachusetts. Yeah, you can't. We're going west.
That's accurate. Is it accurate? I
Yeah.
don't know if it's accurate.
Yeah.
Or not. I don't think we should fact check that one. But what else is going on, gents? I have been in the last week and a half. Have been in what I've been calling Hell Weeks, which is where I am the department head running set. Have to be very attentive.
You get paid.
I get paid a lot. Yeah, but
What do you mean? What do you mean? You get paid.
I know I get paid good. But
He just doesn't like it. I
He
said
keeps
this to
saying
him off
but.
air.
He
I
keeps
said this to
saying
him
but.
off air because I was like, I have ears on sets, and I hear that Jeremy's really good at what he does.
Ears.
who,
Yeah.
and
Who's
I sent
Who's
actually
your ears?
I'm not telling
Dan
you.
Fisher. Speaking of Dan Fisher, the prop master from the Adventures of Pete and Pete was
plays a mean bass.
Yeah, on Friday.
West Virginia product.
The first time ever, and he said hello to both of you.
Hello.
But just hello.
And actually brought up the guitar and said, you know Danny's bass, right? And I was like, oh, I know the story. We've talked about it. Anyway, we talked about getting him on the pod. He's having some health problems.
I wish that I had Danny's bass.
We should definitely put Phish on.
Yeah.
He has some good stories.
Give him
maybe we could give him some homeopathic remedies or some rubs.
Well, that's up to you, Mike.
You know, I've known Dan a long time, and I've had his bass for a long time. So if he needs a rub, I'll give him one.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dry or?
Oh no! I'd get some oil them up. I don't want to.
Are we talking about the bass or Phish now?
Oh boy,
Dan. I don't want to bring down the room, but Dan is on the waiting list for a heart.
Oh my god.
He's having a heart that's failing, so he's sort of taken another role in his job stuff. So
Shopping?
No, he's still doing props, but he's like doing our photos and inserts and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Less stressful. You've got 2 kids, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, he sounded like I really wanted to talk old days with him, but we'll save that. We'll save it for the podcast.
You're not allowed to talk old days with him. That's for us.
Yeah.
I want to know the dirt.
What are you going to talk about? What are you going to talk about? Season 1?
Where did you get that prop?
Yeah, what are you going to talk about? Season 1?
Hey, so season 1.
You sure as shit aren't going to talk about season 2, Jeremy?
Not yet. But Christmas is coming. You never know what's going to happen around the holidays. They're magical.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll magically drop the season 2 DVD.
How about the 3?
Here. Well, did you hear about that movement?
Did I?
How about the PS360 movement?
That's long.
I'm not talking about that.
Long
anymore.
dead.
Yeah, I see. I noticed that you got a good
Ballad of Gay Tony's back. We don't talk about GTA anymore. Okay.
What? It's back. What do you mean by that?
The new online stuff is a whole thing with Gay Tony back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, it's a big deal.
Shout out to Rockstar.
Gay Tony back shots.
Yeah. Why would you?
Show me your Gay Tony back shots.
I don't know how to transition from that, but we're gonna try. That's seltzer yawn. The
the resurgence of the season 3 DVD scandal / heist.
You're building quite an army. I will say that.
We're actually
got Justin.
At this point, yeah, it was a good boost.
Nope,
So it's a golfer.
Nope. We got golfer Justin McElroy.
No, it was
I also think it's Dustin. Whatever.
No, it's Justin.
Yeah.
And it's Justin McElroy.
And probably Travis, too. There's some good brothers. And
it's my brother and my brother and me.
And me. And so they were very supportive. And I think that we are ready to start looking for specialized applications inside our guerrilla army. So right now we're just putting it out there that we're looking for grapplers.
Mm-hmm.
It's like grappling hook deployers. We're looking for smashers. Yeah. Basically all those siege people, I think I put it best, Jeremy, with Lord of the Rings, the 2 Towers.
Okay.
The one that you always watch for no reason because it's number 2.
I don't. Yeah.
That was my mom.
Really?
Yeah, she gave me the DVD of number 2 for no reason.
Oh. Maybe
you know how everybody's laying siege, all those siege things. We're ready to start hiring some siege people, not orcs,
covert ops,
not orcs, real humans.
Really, it's just
ninjas.
we want to see the door that opens in Wayne's World in the back of the donut place.
Where you pop out of is suitcase from Pulp Fiction.
Different.
It's a total prop guy, right?
Connect it.
He always
prop
wants
to prop.
Prop guy.
Yeah. We need something like that in here. We need our own maybe a DVD cover that glows or something. We'll figure that out.
I have the fencing equipment.
Oh yeah,
from our good friend Carl Arnheider, also lately of the Hudson Valley.
Yeah, that's. I thought he moved.
So I mean lately.
Lately, that doesn't. Whatever.
Talk to your boy Jeremy Garcia over here. I think he's
Jerry.
a little bit.
It's pronounced Jerry.
I'm not sure. That didn't make sense. Didn't make sense to me either, Michael. When you say lately, as of lately.
No, I didn't say as of lately. I said lately.
Right, like it says, you're saying like Carl lately has been hanging out in Hudson Valley
For me, it sounded like he was
formerly is
back.
the word.
That's why I
Formerly
asked.
of the Hudson Valley.
formerly.
That's the one that
That's
works.
the old
That's the word that
usage.
works.
It's the old usage. It's the same thing. I'm not going to burn.
I'm not up to 21st century.
I'm not going to
English.
burn.
Okay?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to burn a fact check on this. Jeremy, sip your.
I'm going to sip my coffee.
It's not coffee. It's chocolate milk.
Yeah,
It's not. It's chocolate milk with espresso in it.
5 a day, right?
Nice.
You still on 5 a day, Jeremy?
He does too.
This is number 2 of the day, and I just wanted to be caffeinated for you guys.
How many number
Present.
2s of the day do you do after you drink those?
I do a lot of number 2s.
Oh,
Yeah, of the day.
okay. I'm glad that you're regular. I
Very,
guess
very regular. Porn free and regular. What? That's a life for
Porn-free
me.
and
No
regular.
corn. No corn is what he's saying. He looks at his own poop so often he can tell if he ever ate corn.
I don't eat corn as a tracer. I just use hot sauce, so I know how well my
God, you
my
time
body's
it.
moving.
You time it by the hot sauce.
Ugh.
Oh.
We did talk about eating. What are those beets? And being very surprised the next morning.
Yeah, you get
yeah,
I
scared.
have. I've
You
talked.
get a little
yeah.
scared.
Yeah, I
It's a
have
freaky moment.
not a big beet fan.
Oh.
I've eaten one
Try
or two.
juicing.
Beets are delicious.
Oh,
Try juicing.
juicing does the same thing. It's the same effect.
Yes, it does. But without
It's a
without
very
all
strong color, man.
that, without all that work that your teeth have to do.
Yeah.
With beets,
Yeah. No,
you get to enjoy them.
minus the acidity. Is there acidity in beets? I don't know.
It tastes like dirt.
Yes,
They're
Wow.
good.
which is what I think mushrooms taste like.
What?
I'm just saying. I
agree
don't
with
like them.
Any
You
of
gotta
these
have 'em
things
with
that you're both saying
You
right
have to
now.
get them with olive oil and salt and pepper.
Mm.
I'll make them for you,
All right. I don't know.
and a little bit of garlic.
No,
I
he
do
hates.
like
he
garlic.
just hates mushrooms.
Well, yes,
All mushrooms, white mushrooms,
All of them.
most all
Yeah.
of them.
cremini.
Although there was the one
Cremini mushrooms are
mushroom-
some of my favorites.
That's why I'm.
Oh.
That's why I'm incredulous.
That's
All right,
okay.
well,
For someone who's a vegetarian, he's a very picky vegetarian, like in terms of vegetables.
Which
He's not like an eggplant guy.
I
He's-
like eggplant.
are you
I-
total nightshade?
I don't like.
You're a total nightshade guy.
eggplant parm. What does that mean?
That you like nightshades, like tomatoes and eggplants.
Oh, I get you.
Talk-
Dude, love me some tomatoes.
Yeah.
Made some bolognese the other night. Yeah.
I had some. It was
Yeah.
nice.
It's pretty
But he
good.
put Beyond Burgers in it as the meat.
You
Yeah.
put a little bit of cream in there.
No, it was a summer bolognese. It was a very light tomatoey bolognese. Yeah, I know. It's
I
a new
made a
recipe.
meat sauce. If I make a meat sauce, I was happy with this one, but I start with my usual base without a meat sauce. For the meat sauce was olive oil, anchovies, and garlic.
Ugh.
And anchovies and garlic like chopped up really finely together, not to puree them, but just to mash them together really good.
Okay.
And then if you hit them in the oil and stir them hard enough, the anchovies all of a sudden just dissolve, flavor the oil.
Interesting.
That makes it salty.
Then you do your thing.
Okay.
Onions,
Whatever that thing may be.
No, onions, and you brown the meat. You do the thing. The tomato paste,
Bada boom.
wine, crushed,
Oh, yeah.
crushed tomatoes, half a can of water, a lot of cooking.
This has been
lot of work.
Making Munchies with Morona.
Make your entire apartment
Mike's-
really warm.
Morona's Munchie Minute. Yeah.
This is Morona's Munchie Minute. Making Munchie Minute.
Another season, another reason for making munchies.
Yeah.
Isn't that why? That's why Nickelodeon censored. They wanted to censor a couple of shots of me and Selma. They said we were making munchie mouths at each other in the back of the school
Oh,
bus.
right. Yeah, what does that even mean?
That's not fair.
Why would you
Define
like
your
to
terms.
Would you like to have that on film forever?
It's part of my it's part of my acting demo.
It was
reel.
on your reel.
Actually, I have an acting demo reel, and then I have a high five reel, which is private, and that would probably be on my high five reel.
private high five reel? I keep mine public. Do you, since you have a guitar in your hand, and Mike, I have a little surprise for you. Sorry, I don't have anything for you. This was something I purchased a while back because we were in a band together.
It's called Thunder.
I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah, I'm in your backing band. I'm not in your band, but I help facilitate. What the hell is that?
So these right
Thunder
here
sticks,
are
dude.
Thunder sticks. Yeah. So I got these from a Norwegian store or somewhere, and these are Thunder makers. So for the listener, this is going to be this is how we start every
They're
song.
designed with love in Denmark, but
Thunder.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's it.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing.
It looks like a. It looks like a tomato can with a string attached to it.
It does.
But
It
it's
looks like maybe
It
we could
certainly does.
Let's, you know what? Let's try and jam the springs together and see if we could.
Oh no,
No,
I don't think that's a good idea.
in thunder.
I don't, guys,
think-
this is like making the streams.
hit you
This
in
is
the
like
eye.
making the streams cross.
I saw Avatar and I didn't like
Don't
it.
want to do it.
I never saw Avatar.
So anyway, that's now we have one more piece of the band ready to go. We just need to
Well, now you just need actual content.
No,
right,
we need a drummer
gentlemen?
named Thor, and we'll be good.
right with
Wow.
the lightning bolts sideburns.
Wow.
So we'll get there.
Okay.
But I thought that would maybe we'll end this episode with a little Thunder. What do you guys think about that?
I remember going to see the Lightning Band, and they were not as good as Thunder.
No,
Dude.
just a lot of
They were over really quick.
no.
The
It's like a
Lightning
flash.
Band.
Yeah, they were like done.
Jounce played with a band in Philly recently called Lightninging, and they were very good. So maybe you have to
Repeat yourself.
Thunder.
Wait, they should play with Lightning. Thunder. That sounds like we would natural.
Yeah, Thunder, and
Hand in
Lightninging.
hand.
Let's at least do a split single.
Okay.
For Record Store Day. You
One and
guys
one,
do a
2 and
split
2?
side.
When is that?
Split side 7-inch.
When is that?
I think it's past, right? It just
Yeah,
happened.
it's in like
If
March.
you have ideas
March
for
or April.
Thunder, please call. We don't have our own phone line, but the Danny and Mike phone line at
That'll work.
347-470-8150. Call while you're driving if it's legal in your state. If not,
And make
don't.
sure you use a hands-free device if you are, for even if it's legal, because it's fucking dangerous.
I would say just do you. Don't listen to us. Do whatever you want.
No, just use a speakerphone. But still hold the phone upside down like you're a real.
And if you
drool.
If you could play the first 4 seconds of Garth Brooks' "The Thunder Rolls," just so we know it's directed to Thunder, that'd be great.
Oh
Thank you so
my
much.
God.
That's instead of a keypad press.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the only way it goes.
Press Garth Brooks for Thunder.
Never press Garth Brooks.
Well, my mom used to be a very big Garth Brooks
Who
fan.
who
Very
the fuck,
large.
Who the fuck covers Billy Joel? It's like, how bad do you have to be at your life to cover Billy Joel? Obviously, he's one of the biggest selling artists
Yeah.
of all time in country.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
what did
wearing
he,
one of those.
What Billy
wearing-
Joel song did he cover?
You don't. You, what-
Look,
he
anything that
released it
says
as a
Billy Joel
single.
cover.
He released
cover,
it as a single. It was shameless.
Wait,
It was
that
shameless. I'm shameless.
shameless
when it-
as a man can
When
be.
it comes to loving you, I'll do anything you want me to. I'll do anything at all.
Because I'm shameless.
You guys should be ashamed of yourselves.
He's shameless though. So
I don't.
Clint.
I'm not
What's
into
his
it.
name?
I don't know.
his name is
Clint.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Clint. Clody Clinton.
Oh, his alter ego.
Yeah.
Chris Gaines.
Yeah, he had another. Yeah, he had another. He had like a fake name.
Yeah, that was something.
The
Gaines.
concept. It was a concept
Yeah,
album.
it was not good. Or one of my favorites.
But yeah, how starved of material do you have to be to cover Billy Joel?
Pretty starved, I would say.
See, I don't know though, because that dude. Well, I don't know what his process is.
Now,
if he
which dude
buys
do- now,
songs.
which dude are we
Garth.
talking
Why?
about?
Because Billy Joel is just fucking Hitsville, USA. So
but
it's
Garth
easy
Brooks
to
has
just cover any song of
20
his
number
and be
one
like,
songs. Like he's good. He's
I
got
think there's a lot of
songs.
songs that are open for. Yeah, he's got some top 10 hits, but there's a lot of Billy Joel songs that are. There's all kinds of pop songs that are open to country music remakes. I guess is the point.
Yes.
Like Danny, we're gonna call him. We're starting to call him, Danner.
Well, that's been around.
guys, I don't know. Danners that's not a good one.
Oh, we're calling him Deanan.
No,
I like
Dignan.
Tammy.
We're calling him Dignan.
Ooh.
Like
Dignan.
Dignan, like
Like
Mark
a nine-
Wahlberg's character in
I'm
The
not,
Departed.
I'm not into any. I'm not into any of this.
Do it. Call it's.
I'm 36 years old. I don't need a new fucking nickname.
No, we need you
How
to be
about
more
that?
country. We're rebranding you.
No,
we got
sorry, man.
Jeremy Garcia with the goatee, and you are Dignan Tamborelli. You know what? That's not going to work. How about Dignan Bronco?
Oh boy. Name's Dignan Bronco, and he doesn't play in Thunder. Thunder song's over. Thank you, Mike. You didn't get in on that one.
You didn't really give me
yeah. It was
There
more
was no chance. Huh?
breathing room.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm okay. Unless the country sounds like Merle Haggard, I don't want it.
What about Willie Nelson?
Depends on the Willie Nelson song.
Wow.
Yeah, he doesn't
Stardust,
he
man.
doesn't have a
Stardust.
he doesn't have the full
His oeuvre.
repertoire. Here's the thing.
Oeuvre.
Here's the thing.
Repertoire. Again, if you heard, he's done a number of live things that you may not know about.
I like me some
Live-
Willie Nelson. I
live
love me
covers.
some Merle Haggard, but Willie Nelson as a person and a human being is much more my style than Merle, who hates hippies and people smoking grass and okie. We don't smoke grass.
I know.
in the
I was going to say, I think
Skokie.
that kind of extended to the whole country, though. He didn't just make it Oklahoma-centric.
I know. He was appeasing his fan base.
No, he was speaking for the entirety of the USA. Even though he was from Muskogee, he kind of disapproved of that behavior from the east to the west.
True. That I don't. I'm not down with.
No, I'm not.
Willie Nelson, his POV is much more my POV.
Lying down on a bed, looking up at the ceiling,
Stoned out of your mind.
wondering which freaking direction the ceiling fan is going. Hey, I think it's going clockwise. Hey, now it looks like it's going counterclockwise. What's going on?
No, he also keeps his guitars. He doesn't. He's got a beat up guitar he's been using fucking forever.
Oh, he doesn't get messed up and trash them during the show. He's not that guy.
No.
No,
No, but I'm saying he
should go
holds
out
on
that
to his
way, though.
possessions that he cares about, just like I do.
Not his lungs.
Well,
What's wrong with smoking weed? It doesn't hurt your lungs.
No, I'm saying, do you
well,
think
don't know.
you know those like museums that have, I guess, what is it? The Smithsonian has Dorothy's shoes or something like that in it.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get Willie Nelson's lungs after he goes.
They do have Napoleon's penis in a box somewhere.
What?
It's
That
probably
is also
beside-
not. That is F.
It's
that is
called
also
Napoleon's
fast.
Dynamite, right?
Wow.
and it's right beside season
an-
3 of The
it's an-
Adventures of Pete and Pete in a warehouse.
If it's dynamite, it's an M80. It's a tiny little penis.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Because
That's
of
it,
the
you know,
complex.
Napoleon complex. It's real.
So in one episode, we know that Danny knows about historical dongs and watches porn for
This
the
has been-
caring.
Yeah, you guys
for the
haven't been to
caring.
pornhub.com/history?
This has been Historical Dongs.
Historical
dongs.
So dongs through history has often involved the kind of shenanigans that went on with court life, and I think people love period pieces, all the fiction, but right now, Game of Thrones, of course, people are hard for because there's all this kind of sex in there that wouldn't exactly be standard in today's day and age.
Interesting.
Controversial, even.
Like, say
Like sibling sex.
well, yeah, say you're just like riding on a tandem bike somewhere, like home from the airport, and you decide to feel up your sister. It's not okay. It was then, but that's also another world.
Right.
People are into this fiction stuff, this historical period stuff, like the royals and like anything that happens at a court
Mhm.
because they're like, it's licensed to fuck around and do whatever they want.
There was a great article that I read last week that was about how people were like yelling that millennials are like the worst generation ever and like that they're like, so terrible. And someone like, I think it was at Oxford or something like that, they have like written accounts of like.
Well, did you read
from
past
like
the headline?
No, it's like
did you
from,
read
like,
past the headline?
I did. No, I'm trying to get there. Like it's like right after, it's like 1860s or 1880s or something like that, and it's like, this person got drunk in the tavern and like busted up some chairs, and like it was just like this whole thing where they're like, yeah, these people also didn't give a shit, or like they were figuring out ways to like skirt the rules of being in college. And it's all about how like they're saying millennials aren't taking them, they're not holding themselves accountable in any way, and that's what's making them so terrible. And this journalist was like, here's a whole list of shit from like, the 1860s, 1870s, 1880s, where
Of frivolity,
where
of people not
like,
taking
yeah,
themselves
people who were
seriously.
in college in that moment, like doing the same shit, like not going to classes and like figuring out ways to be like, hey, this wasn't written in the school handbook, so I can get away with it and shit like that.
My
I wish I could
roommate
give you
roommate
specifics, but I
died
can't
in a
remember.
duel, so I get an A. I get an A for every class this semester because my roommate died of dysentery.
Well, now you're playing the Oregon
crossing
Trail.
the Oregon Trail.
Well,
It's kind of it's like a rolling school. It was actually the first learning annex. It met in every fort and outpost. Dan? This all started.
I got nothing.
This all started when Abraham Coca fucked Francine Pepsi and then ghosted.
Dr. Pepper?
Donnie Sprite.
You guys are with me.
Come on, guys.
Nobody likes Donnie Sprite.
Nobody likes Donnie Sprite.
He doesn't have a historical dong, that's for sure.
So historical dongs, in this case, would be Abraham Coca-Cola and just no consideration, but plenty of trademarks.
So you mean he had tattoos on his dong? Trademarks?
Whoa.
That's a...
Go to DannyandMike.com/trademarks.
or historical dongs. Definitely should be. That page should be up there.
Ooh, historical dongs.
Yeah.
Your assignment for next time, or we guess do have another 20 minutes of this podcast if you guys want to keep driving. Don't take that exit. I have a famous dong for you.
I know. Wait, you have yourself a famous dong?
Yeah, I brought it here with me. Will Chamberlain, right here in the bag.
It's still alive. What
geez.
does it magnetic pop off and on?
No, you know how he hasn't talked much lately.
Yeah.
He's gonna wake up, hopefully with it reattached perfectly. But I brought it here today for show and tell.
Well, all I brought was
I
those
don't really
thunder
want to
things.
see it. I don't want to see Wilt Chamberlain. Or his dong.
Okay,
What?
moving on. Yeah, because I didn't bring him.
Just his dong?
the dong.
So go ahead, Jeremy. What did you bring?
Well, I brought these fine thunder.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, these thunder sticks are nice.
Thunder sticks.
Yeah. I'll maybe do one more time.
That's nope.
Kind of
that's
a
not-
muted thunder.
Yeah, I don't know how even. I didn't read the directions.
You're supposed to. Yeah, this is you bang them together and somebody misses a foul shot. It kind of sounds like it. Yeah. I've been thinking that we should do a old-timey radio show with Michael Winslow, and he would be the best.
Oh yeah. G's gonna like that present
I found what I was looking for. Okay.
in life.
Sorry, I know that I'm backtracking a little bit, but I just wanted to talk about the 18th century disciplinary records prove millennials aren't the
Okay.
worst
Yes, we
generation.
know people were flighty back then, and they went to school,
Dueling
and
with
drank-
swords, getting loudly and raucously drunk,
They
and
drank-
getting
they
kicked
drank
out of
cider.
taverns,
Let's be
going
honest.
along to dancing masters classes to meet girls, being told not to dance with one of said girls,
Okay, now you
getting
have
into
to cite-
fight with the dancing master over it,
Now you have to cite the article because
Dan-
you did-
making obscene toasts when
What's a
drunk,
dancing master?
hassling landlady's daughter when drunk,
Choreographer.
taking
Oh.
a sedan chair home when drunk.
this is in Edinburgh. This is in Edinburgh. The
That's
University.
true. What, did you read
I
this
read
too?
the same goddamn article. I read
Okay.
as much as you, just not
All right.
always.
Well, I'm just
not always in a horizontal.
you were
form.
It's not a
giving me shit for
competition.
thinking that I didn't do anything but just read the top article, the top headline.
You
bro.
don't understand what I'm mocking. Internet.
Oh, I know what you're mocking.
I was
I know what you're mocking. I just wanted to make sure you weren't mocking me.
At the time, the University of Edinburgh, and even still today, was regarded as like this home of serious thought. You had the philosophers there. What was the freaking not Locke, but the other? It was one of those guys was Scottish and so stern, so craggy, so much made of peat and rocks and PEAT, not the good stuff.
Anywho, I did my own fact checking. I just wanted to get
That's
a
a
little,
first, I
little
think.
So
more.
Jeremy, we're gonna
Phasing me out.
record. We're gonna record the episode.
Wow, you guys are just.
Can we
gonna
record
leave
the
me like
podcast
that?
in your bedroom?
No, phasing me out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you
God.
fact checked yourself.
Yeah, you didn't
That's
even
okay.
see Jeremy
Catch up.
Garcia is having some tough hearing, and Dignan Bronco over here might have gotten kicked in the head by a horse.
Wow.
Horse smell like dogs.
Where exactly?
Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Okay, those things are a hit. I'm glad I bought them for everybody. Not for Danny, but for me and you. You and I. I would have bought you one.
Okay,
I
so
didn't.
Dan said Napoleon had a tiny dong. Go.
Tiny dong.
Every day I have a tiny dong, but at least I got Prussia.
I feel like we should start the.
Able was I ere I saw Elba. Long time before I was born, people died in Vesuvius.
Millennials are just as dumb as the people from the 1880s. Yeah, they are, and they all had scabies back then. Now they don't have them, nor are they having children.
Maybe the two are connected.
Maybe the two are erected.
Side by side.
I made you guys sing over the Grateful Dead's Bertha. Suck it.
Okay, you win. You win.
Happy
this round.
birthday, Jerry Garcia.
I thought it was.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
I thought it was the Indigo Girls. I'm sorry.
That's fucked up.
Why? That I've
Because the
never
Grateful
listened.
Dead was much better than.
I don't know what to
Indigo
tell
Girls.
you. I never listened.
Not by much.
I never
but
listened to the.
enough.
I never listened to the oeuvre of Jeremy Garcia and Dignan Bronco long enough to really to get on that long strange trip. It just wasn't like I hung out with some people maybe who were into them, but I never encountered that audio enclave.
It's okay. I did. And I love.
And look at you now. You've got a freaking tattoo of a skull on your arm, dude.
This is David Bowie. Thank you very much.
It doesn't matter. It's a skull.
That way.
So what? What does that have to do with the Grateful Dead?
It's got.
This is not a steal your face.
It's got a one. It's got one blue eye.
Yep.
And what's the other eye?
Brown eye. That's how it's David Bowie because he had two color eyes.
I hope you got him in the right side.
Of course. What the hell's the matter with you, bro?
Because then it would probably.
I'm gonna have a fucking tattoo for the rest of my life with David Bowie's. It would be very embarrassing.
Fucking Bronco, and I refuse to have a lopsided tattoo.
No, I mean if you're looking in the mirror, it'd always be right.
I spent $40 extra
making muscles in the mirror like this for a while.
I wanted to go to the Bowie exhibit so badly, and I went at the very end.
Oh, dude, you should have talked to me. I'm a member.
Are you really a member
of the Brooklyn Museum? Yeah, you come with me.
Well, I paid an extra $40 to become my own member, Michael, because they were all sold out in this. But if you sign up to be a member, you can go today. So instead of spending $35, I spent $75.
That's how they get you.
Their memberships must have spiked like 80%.
My aunts both showed up at Memorial Day wearing the at July 4th.
Their Rebel shirts.
The July 4th picnic, they were both wearing Bowie t-shirts matching
from the
gift shop. That was like a mile-long gift shop. But enough about museums. More about Jeremy's nomination for historical dong.
That's right. I'm sending my paperwork in and hoping for the best.
Jeremy played with dongs, jamming good.
He had a dong that always sang along. Spitting into the breeze, spitting into the wind. I'm not
getting knocked unconscious because it's sub-zero and 100 miles an hour. Knocked unconscious by your own icy spit.
Mike has unremarkable glands,
but I still take a stand.
And I have unfamous dong. My dong ain't
is Julius Caesar. These guys had bad penises, and so they made war or tried to have sex with the heavens.
We'll just let you do one. We'll you got to finish with the best part of the song.
Have you ever noticed that all rockets look like penises?
That's a George Carlin joke. Don't steal it.
He's dead.
But where?
He's still dead. You can steal his jokes away.
As long as you pay off the estate.
Pay off the estate. All right. Check out the Last Podcast Network. How about that? How about give them a look-see at lastpodcastnetwork.com. They have great shows like...
If you like the
Brighter Side,
if you like the other shows,
Abe Lincoln's Top Hat,
Abe Lincoln's Top Hat,
the last podcast on the left.
Yes,
the story must be told.
The story. I just second one that I did just came out last week. If you guys if you want us to be the bridge to get to other.
You want a cross-pod?
Series, cross-pod.
If you want us to be,
I got a couple on the
Patient Zero.
The story must be told.
We will go viral. Yeah. Just let us know at 347-470-8150. Okay, I guess now you can pull over, make 2 lefts, go over the highway, and go back to the
But if you're at work, don't do that. But get up and do a lap around the office, maybe.
The exit
Take a break.
that you
Get
missed.
a little snack. Also, check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Danny and Mike with the N spelled out.
We just got a new subscriber.
That's right. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Ryan.
A new contributory.
Really
I think it was in ancient Rome. They called them contributories. And they, Patreonis?
No, Patreonis.
Yeah, they call them Patreonis. They had their own...
Quanto costa?
Yeah, I paid 10 talents of silver to buy my own senator, and he was a Patreoni. It's the only one I have. But thank you,
Yes.
Ryan. We will hope to get good output. And there's a special number just for you. It's 347-470-8150.
I feel like we're at like
That's even
I feel like we're at a telethon right now.
I like to watch C-SPAN when I get a chance. A little morning journal, Washington Journal. Really, it's like a nationwide call-in show of idiots.
Oh yeah.
So they always. I'm good at
A nationwide call-in show.
There's some good
of
ones on there. There's some
idiots.
good pranks though. Sometimes.
Yes, there are some good pranks.
Or just
No, horrible racist people saying terrible things. But I do like to read.
Is that Lou Dobbs? Does he have anything to do with it?
No, it's not Fox Business. I do like to read phone numbers off of boards. It's like one of my 4 talents.
There you go. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. I am at Remy Balin, and Michael C is at Michael C. Morona. D. Tamborelli is on the tweets.
Also,
at Danny Tamborelli on the
also
Instas.
jounce.org
Jounce.org.
/ Braille.
Hey, you guys looking for new music? We have a record that's pretty recent. You should go find it on the iTunes.
/ Braille. They have translated the music for blind listeners. They did all their liner notes.
That's right. Very kind.
We really stressed that accessibility would be the right goal in this climate. So spread it around.
That's right.
Let people know. Share.
And with that, Danny's going to play 2 chords, and we're going to sound the thunder and say, bid you adieu.
Do what?
No, I'm not playing for you guys because you told me that I wasn't in your fucking band.
That is
so fuck off. How about that?
Such a Dignan Bronco
Sorry,
thing,
give me $150. I'll play on your fucking record.
Classic Dignan.
Classic Dignan. That name is not sticking. I do not like that.
Too late. It's
Fuck
already
that.
stuck.
Fuck.
If you like Dignan, call 347-470-8150
and ask to talk to Dignan.
And ask
Leave
for
a message
Dignan. Still haven't had my cider.
Happy birthday, Jerry.
Still haven't had my cider from D. Paul Allen. But I'm looking forward to consuming all my Texas consumables.
That's right.
If I were that guy, Paul Allen, I would be terrified that Morona's become obsessed with him and that he's going to come to his house and.
Well, Microsoft founder D. Paul Allen?
No.
Have you edited his Wikipedia entry lately or something?
No.
To say that he's being stalked by me? Because I would resent that.
Soon.
Or at least I would act like I was resented it for the podcast.
All right, Dan, play us out.
2, 3, 4.
You guys are dicks.
No, we're known as Thunder. Dicks was the project that you and Jeremy did before boobs.
They're not historical at all.
Morona's spilling seltzer on the couch. You don't spill Polar Seltzer, man.
That's right.
That's fucked up.
Shout out to Polar Seltzer.
Sponsor us, Polar.
Please,
we love
we're
you.
begging you. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Thank you so much.
Thunder sucks.
The Adventures of Danny and Mike stars Danny Tamborelli and Michael C. Morona. The show is produced by me, Jeremy Balin. This podcast is part of the Last Podcast Network, which can be found at lastpodcastnetwork.com. Make sure to check that out for a ton of great shows. For more information on the guys, visit our website at dannyandmike.com. Also, look us up on Twitter at Danny and Mike with the N spelled out, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Adventures of Danny and Mike. Thanks for listening.